And so, looking at the number 2 pick, the San Antonio Spurs select Dylan Harper
Okay.
out of Rutgers. So, um, I this is a interesting and intriguing pick, uh, given his skill set.
Uh-huh.
With De'Aaron Fox dealing with a hamstring injury, Dylan Harper is going to be in the rotation early and often. Um, I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised, like the first game of the season, that he's the backup behind Jordan McLaughlin. Just wouldn't be surprised, but he's going to get minutes.
How's it looking long term though? I don't
Um,
know.
Long term, the San Antonio Spurs are going to have to make a decision because of the second apron situation, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You've got let me just go through this for 1 second. You got
It ain't gonna
Wembanyama.
be 1 second based on your
Nah,
first one,
it's not
but
gonna be
go
1
ahead.
second. It's gonna be about 45. We got Wembanyama, not to
But
be
not to be confused with Victor Wembanyama.
yeah, we got he's
You
on a
want to just pass it on to me when you're ready to say his name?
absolutely. Victor
Wembanyama.
at a 4-year, $55 million contract. His
Okay.
contract, they're gonna have to re-up the 20 after the 2026-2027 season.
And they
Um,
will.
exactly.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
They're gonna give him the extension.
Yeah.
You also have Stephon Castle.
And what will the money be looking like at that point?
That's why I'm saying all of this. So you've got Stephon Castle. He's at a 4-year, $41 million deal.
Okay.
He gets the extension in 2027, 2028. Um, and then you've got Dylan Harper, who's got a 4-year, $56 million contract, and that's going to take him into the 2028-2029 season. Now, you've got the CBA, the collective bargaining agreement. They have an opt-out clause in the 2028-2029 season. If they choose not to opt out, then
Mm-hmm.
they got to go 2029-2030. But the real question is you have De'Aaron Fox, who's on the books
Mm-hmm.
for over $100 million,
Who you just brought over.
whose contract goes into 2029-2030.
And is still very young.
Exactly. So you after you re-up on those 3 guys, what are you going to do? Because that's going to take you over the second apron.
Um,
So I think that with Harper, if he improves rapidly, because right now, according to ESPN, they if you look at the rotation, they have him as a 2 guard.
mhm.
ESPN does. So if he turns into a 1, I think we're moving off of somebody sooner than later.
Moving off of Dylan Harper.
No,
Oh, moving off of
De'Aaron Fox, because
okay.
he's got the $100 million contract.
Okay. Um, and Outslux in mock draft says Dylan Harper, the past 2 games has been very good in limited playing time. I agree. I actually have Dylan Harper as um
Dun dun dun.
ah, ah, ah.
Oh, okay,
Not
okay,
so fast, not so
okay.
fast. Shout out to Lee Corso. Not so fast, my friend. Um, I have him as probably, arguably, the best overall in the draft,
Huh.
the best player overall, considering his skill set, 3 level scoring, can handle the ball, effective at what he's doing at his position, right?
Mhm.
Um, really talented. There's a reason why he went number 2, and I'm thinking if I'm looking at what the Spurs did, it's got to be we're just taking best available because we have so many pieces on the team that are already filled. We got so many spots. There was really was there a real need for Dylan Harper with the Spurs?
Not with De'Aaron Fox.
So that's what I'm saying. I think it's a case where they in the draft room and it's like, who's the best available? And they're like, this guy's too good. who else are we going to take? If we take another guy at this position, he probably ain't playing either. Let's take the best available, and they took Dylan Harper. So I think he's arguably the best in the draft. Arguably, there's a couple other guys. There's a couple other guys. We got 14 names to go through, but he's a Bill Duffy client, right?
I'd have to look
I
that
think
up.
he's a Bill Duffy guy.
Okay.
Um, I believe so. Bill Duffy's got a lot of young folks, man.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
Trey Johnson, AJ Johnson, Derek Queen, Alex Sarr, Cody Williams, Anthony Black, Grady Dick. Like, there's a lot of guys.
You should
I'm trying.
Jalen Williams.
Yeah, Jalen Williams. I'm trying to.
Yeah,
I'm looking on this list trying to see
yeah.
if Dylan Harper is on here. Um, I'll have to confirm that. But anyway, I think he's overall one of the best, if not
Mhm.
the best. Um, and didn't his mom coach him? Wasn't
Yes,
she a
I
coach
did
at
hear that. Yes.
okay at his high school? Um, that was kind of crazy. Just throwing out a couple fun facts about it. But man, I just don't know. I don't know what he's and the reason why I don't have him as the rookie of the year is because he's just gonna have a limited type role. The room is crowded, and I
The
don't think he's gonna be able to spread his wings with them right now.
So I one of the things I'd like to expound on what you said best available. I could I could roll with that, but I also think it was looking ahead at that second apron and saying we may be able
Yeah,
to
I can
get
see
off
that. I can
of
see that.
one of these players
Yeah,
and get
and
something else
reload.
and
Yeah,
save some money in the process because of when his expires.
yeah. No, I can see that. That's some super foresight. Um, but yeah, I can see that. If that's what they did, that's a hell of a strategy. And I think weren't you arguing that Dylan Harper that the Mavericks should have taken Dylan
I
Harper?
was.
Okay.
I
All right.
was because I said
Okay.
they needed a point guard with with Kyrie being hurt, but
Okay.
they went and got D'Angelo Russell.